So I'm walking with my friend Corey from, you know, I met this guy as part of my project last year. And so anyways, he came out to Montana. We decided to do a little hike together. And speaking of last year, I was a little apologetic about my Swiftcurrent Pass and Swiftcurrent Lookout blogs because, well, the weather was terrible. So this time I decided that I was going to go ahead and I actually made a promise that I was going to go ahead and reblog about it. And today was that day. Little bit fire, smoke in the air. So that's my only caveat. Other than that, it was a fantastic day. So started over by Swiftcurrent Motor Inn and came to the beautiful Fisher Cap Lake. And yeah, just a cute little lake. If you are looking for a little hike with potential for moose sightings, that's a good lake. And after that, I went to Red Rock Lake, and I really didn't get Red Rock Falls last time, and this time I did. And real pretty falls that you can kind of go over and, you know, find that zen-like experience. And then worked our way up to Bullhead Lake, and you know, got to see some golden eyes there, so that was really fun. And we looked for moose in that lake, no dice. So at this point, no moose for us. Anyway, so we started working our way up towards Swiftcurrent Pass. And on our way up Swiftcurrent Pass, you start out in great huckleberries and just kind of just alpine vegetation, I suppose. And then finally, you know, you break up and we kind of came to the cool waterfalls that come out of the Swiftcurrent Glacier, which is awesome. And then looked down onto Bullhead Lake, and lo and behold, there was our moose. So we got to see that moose, and we actually saw him a little bit later on. Well, I don't know if it's the same moose. So I'll show you both mooses, both moose, and then you can go ahead and make the call yourself. Anyways, so then I ended up, we ended up continually working our way up the drainage or just up that hill, and it was great. Lots of switchbacks, and you just gain loads of elevation. But in the process of gaining all that elevation, you get wicked awesome views. And so I'm just going to keep talking as you see those wicked awesome views. You can see all the lakes, including as you get higher up, you can see Windmaker Lake, which is awesome. And yeah, finally you start getting into some alpine trees there for a little bit. And then after that, you end up getting right up to the pass. And there's a cool old cairn there at the pass, but it's actually an old bell tower. And they used to, they used to ring those at the passes just like in Switzerland, but they tore out the bells during World War II, I believe it was World War II, to go ahead and grind down the metal or smelt it into weapons. Anyways, from there we decided to work our way up Swiftcurrent to Swiftcurrent Lookout, and from there we ended up, you start out kind of in some alpine trees, and then that breaks out into these crazy scary looking and really cool looking burnt alpine trees. And then finally into some other ones, and then you open up into this just big rocky slope. And you can actually see Swiftcurrent Lookout from a ways down, which I'm not exactly sure if that's psychologically good or bad, because it seems like it never gets to you. And there are a wicked amount of switchbacks. And then finally you get up to the lookout, and the lookout is ridiculous. And people told me that people told me there were awesome views from Swiftcurrent Lookout, and they weren't lying. Last time it was shrouded in snow, but this time you could just see all over the place, and it's just wonderful. We got to see some goats up there, and then yeah, finally we ended up working our way down and ran into some bighorn sheep, and now we're just cruising back to the old Swiftcurrent Motor Inn. It's been a good day, nice seeing a bunch of animals, and yeah, so that's Swiftcurrent Pass and Lookout Part 2. Hope you enjoyed it.
Huh?
You have timer mode on.
What? What do I keep hitting?
I don't know. You gaper.